Hey guys, so this read is going to be for Leo. Let's go ahead and then we'll see what the universe has to say to Leo today. Alright, so universe, what do you got for us? Oh, she got a few things to say to you guys. So let's see what she's so eager to talk about today. Obstacles and challenges, deception and envy, material and spiritual prosperity, partnerships and alliances, and intuition. I wonder if there's somebody in your life who's jealous of your successes. I don't feel like they're easy successes. I feel like that obstacles and challenges is speaking to hard work and progress and working towards a goal, and that's where your material and spiritual prosperity is going to come into play. I have emotional withdrawal, rejoice in celebration, the waiting game, destiny, and suffering in silence. So I feel like that waiting game is also speaking to progress over time. I feel like that rejoice and celebration is also tying into the prosperity card and where you're at in your life, what you've been working towards, having something to celebrate. I definitely see interpersonal issues here. I'm not sure if this is a romantic relationship or if this is a friendship here, but I feel like it's caused a lot of hurt, a lot of stresses. It weighs on you quite heavy. I'm gonna keep pulling cards, and we'll keep going on this read here. So I have the Emperor card. To me, this Emperor card is speaking of you. It's speaking of you taking control of your destiny, taking control of your life, shaping it to be what you want it to be. I have the Temperance card here. The Temperance card represents a balance between emotion and logic. And I feel like in a way it's speaking to this setback, this interpersonal setback. And possibly might even be talking about how to best deal with the issue and bring it forward and talk to this person, but not, well, I feel like in a really emotional way where you're extremely upset, but not in such a logical way that you seem cold and uncaring too. So I feel like it's talking about finding that in between, in allowing someone to see how you're feeling and sharing that. I have the World card here. The World card to me is not just a good omen card, and she doesn't just represent positive things manifesting in your life, but it's things that you earn through different trials and tribulations in your life and learning life lessons. And I feel like it also ties in to that obstacles and challenges card, that you've been working towards it. It hasn't been easy. And I feel like the universe is rewarding you for that. I have the High Priestess card. To me, she also fits in with that intuition. And I feel like they're also tying in and dealing with this interpersonal issue. And being able to sort of tap into that spiritual and emotional strength to come forward and sit down with this person and tell them how you're feeling. I have the Four of Swords as well, and the Four of Swords can represent sort of taking time to rest, to rejuvenate, doing some self-care. I feel like that's going to be part of this as well, because this issue with this person is weighing so heavy on you. I feel like it's taking its toll. I feel like when you can take time to think about it, reflect on it, and then you deal with the situation with this person, having a conversation, having an open dialogue. I feel like even after that, you're probably going to need to take a bit of time for yourself to sort of recharge your batteries, because things like that can really take a round out of us. Yeah, and I feel like this line of cards is speaking to your progress in this conflict as well. Because I have the Hanging Man here, and the Hanging Man to me represents you being completely capable of success in your journey. The only thing that could possibly hang you up or hold you back is you. And I feel like it's talking about this interpersonal conflict that you're very much internalizing. I have the Five of Wands, which represents conflict as well. I feel like this is somebody that you really care about. For it to affect you this much, that tarot is bringing it forward as a possible issue that might hinder your success. I feel like it's someone that you're very close to, someone that you very much care about. I have the Hermit card. I feel like it ties into the Four of Swords in taking time to reflect and doing some deep thinking on this. And sort of trying to find in maybe some possible solutions in your mind as well. Though I do think being able to sit down and talk with this person about how you're feeling is going to be a big part of that. I also have the Chariot card. To me, the Chariot card is Tarot's way and the universe's way of encouraging you to keep moving forward with your goal, that positive forward movement and perseverance. I have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands represents good news coming soon. So I definitely feel like that ties into this rejoice and celebration, and the Prosperity card as well. So I have the Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords can represent separation, but with the potential of reconciliation. Now I feel like that's also what's going on in this case. That the conflict that's going on here is sort of driven a wedge between you and this person. I don't know that it's going to be final. I think it all depends on how you handle the situation, and I think the Queen of Wands speaks to that as well. Because I do see a fiery energy off of her, maybe quick temper, maybe a tendency to get frustrated very quickly. I feel like that's something that you're going to have to keep in mind when you have this conversation and with dealing with this person. So that Temperance card, that even balance there. Because I feel like the Death card in this reading is a warning. Because the Death card it can usually speak to a transition, but closing the door on one chapter and opening another. And I think it speaks as a warning to this relationship as well, and the potentiality of this being a more final separation, depending on how it's handled. As I also have the Nine of Cups, I have the Three of Cups. Both of these cards speak of abundance, they speak of happiness, of celebration. So I feel like it depends on how you handle this situation with this person as to which end you're going to have, whether you're going to have the Death card or whether you're going to have the Three of Cups. Because I think as the Three of Swords attests to, there is potential for reconciliation in this situation. I have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords represents moving from a stormier time to a calmer one in your life. I think it also speaks of what's going on in this situation, being able to sort of repair this relationship, to ease the conflict. I have the Eight of Wands, which represents communication. So again, definitely speaking to having a conversation with this person and being open and being honest. And I feel understanding coming from the Queen of Swords too. I have the Six of Cups here, and the Six of Cups can be a blast from the past. So someone or something from from your past coming back into your life. I think it also speaks of this person. I don't think this is, I don't feel like this is a romantic relationship. I feel like maybe this is family. Maybe this is somebody in your family. And I have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands can speak of sort of a swift change, a swift moving energy. I feel like once you're able to have the conversation with this person, once you're able to sort of let them know where you're coming from, once they're able to say where they're coming from, I think the change and the ease between you, I think it's going to happen quite quickly. I have the Two of Swords here, or sorry, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands represents choosing a path. I have the Fool card, which speaks of taking a leap of faith, and the Ace of Wands, which represents new beginnings. And I feel like it all ties into this interpersonal relationship as well, and choosing to take a leap of faith and put yourself out there. It's going to be a new beginning, I think, in this relationship. And I have the Sun card, which to me is a good omen card, and it represents positive things manifesting in your life. So to me, it's positively aspected on the ability for this relationship to heal. So I do have the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords can represent choice. Maybe having trouble seeing which way to go, finding clarity as well. I have it sitting next to the Devil card. To me, the Devil card in this read is not a person. It's an energy. And it's allowing this negativity, this hurt, this separation, you guys, allowing it to sit and stew and go longer and longer without fixing it. And just allowing the conflict to kind of snowball over time. I have the Knight of Swords here. To me, he speaks of triumph. He speaks of truth, of inner truth, of finding clarity. So I think he speaks of this healing process with this person in your life as well. And I have the Ten of Pentacles, which represents abundance. So again, to me, tarot in the universe is showing me that there is great potential in being able to heal this rift and this conflict with this person that you care so much about. Yeah, and that's what these cards are saying to me as well. I have awareness. I have the heart chakra, which speaks to relationships and healing. I have wisdom, and I have temptation. To me, temptation also ties in with the Devil card and allowing this situation to get worse. Because conflict and having this conversation is going to be uncomfortable. So I feel like so far you've sort of backed off and you've allowed it to sort of sit and not confront it. But I think you find wisdom in being able to come forward and bring everything out into the open. I feel like you're going to heal this relationship by being able to do this. And the awareness to me is, it ties in with the healing and the clarity that you find in the situation by talking to this person. And I think it's going to deepen your relationship and your understanding of each other as well. Alrighty guys, that's what this read said to me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to comment because I love hearing from you guys. Take care.